Hey everyone, welcome. I'm starting this channel because I want to document all my movements. I'm a pretty spiritual person. Um, I feel like I'm getting a bit stuck in normal 3D land, so I'm going to document this to see pretty much for myself, but if anyone feels like they need to watch or want to watch, that's going to be a good thing as well. I'm just trying to improve myself basically, so I just want to improve the things that don't really feel right to me. I tend to find that I get a bit more frustrated than normal, frustrated easily, pretty much bogged down. So, and trying to be spiritual all the time is really hard when you're pretty much at work, and you like, you know, obviously I need to work, so I've got money to live, and just getting by basically, but trying to do all the spiritual stuff that I can. I mean, it's partially my fault as well. I get pretty tired when I get back from work, so I tend to find it harder to get motivated to do stuff like meditation and everything like that, and that's my fault. I've got to start to, you know, get a bit more what do you call it, bit more discipline in doing my meditation sort of stuff, and working on my shadow work, like working on stuff that I, you know, not that I don't like about myself. Either I've got to accept that, you know, well, for starters, driving to work. I mean, I always leave early enough to get to work, but I always feel like I get frustrated at people when they're not going the speed limit. I mean, I might do a video later on of me driving to work, just to give you an idea of, you know, and when I look back at it, it's silly. There's no need. I'm going to get to work on time because I leave early enough to get to work on time. And when stuff does go smoothly, I'm usually there about 15 minutes before work. So I'm never going to be late for work. So it's one of the things that frustrates me about me. And I'm just trying to better myself, I guess, and be happier with my life and where I'm going, and just wanting to, you know, get myself to a point where I'm happier in general, spiritually, and connecting to spirit and God, and just being at one with everything basically. I mean, I acknowledge that I get frustrated and everything like that, and that's the thing. If it's something that I can't change, then fine. I've got to acknowledge that that's just who I am, but I don't feel like that's who I am. I feel like I'm, I won't say better than that. I feel like that's not where my frequency's at, and it's not who I really am. And I know that because when I'm actually with people that are similar and have similar thoughts to me, I am actually a lot happier, and I feel more calm and at ease about that. Just so you know, I'm just at the beach across the road, so I'll just show you that. So I mean, this is a nice place to come to just sit and relax and think about what I'm doing and where I'm going, and just think about the days I don't come here enough after work, I mean, obviously it depends on the weather, whether it's raining or whatever, but my whole thing is just trying to get to work, just trying to accommodate work with my spiritual practices. Maybe it's about getting more discipline and doing meditation and working on like the shadow stuff and the stuff that I feel aligns with me. So yeah, this is going to be my little documentation of where I'm at, what I'm doing. And basically where I'm going in life. Like, I don't like going and working for someone. I want to do something that's mine, which is why I thought I'd start this channel. And look, to be honest, if people watch, awesome, but I'm generally just starting to do this for myself, so I can look back on it and go, you know what, I started there, but look how far I've come. So basically just documenting my growth as a person and seeing where that takes me. Also just, you know, hopefully if all this documentation helps someone that's struggling with similar things, like other guys. I mean, there's a lot more guys now that are more spiritual than there were when I started becoming spiritual, which was probably about 15 years ago, 15, 20 years ago. Probably closer to 20. And yeah, if this can help a few people, you know, doesn't have to be just guys, but like even women, like that want to get more spiritual and more closer to being who they truly are and not being stuck in like three-dimensional world where you have to go to work, which I mean, unfortunately in this world you have to work to get by and be comfortable. So just trying to mix the two. I tend to get stuck at work, and I know, because work's one of the places where I get frustrated the most. I don't like it. Sometimes I'll be there and I'll be happy in the morning, but then as work goes on and stuff happens, and it just gets a bit frustrating. So I just want to basically do my thing. So I hope that, you know, resonates with some people, hopefully. And yeah, I might just do a few videos. A lot of them will be here at the beach. Some of them might be, you know, just out the back of my house. I've got a nice creek there. You'll see that at some point. But also I might, you know, make my way. I live in Melbourne, so I might go into the city and do some videos in there. Might not always be about the spiritual stuff, but you know, I'll just take you for a walk around and show you stuff, but just go through some of the stuff that I'm feeling on the day and how my week's been. Obviously, because I work, I can't always do a video, so we'll see how we go, and I'll try and do as many as I can. And thanks for watching.